Good evening. It's time for A Link to the Past Randomizer seed, because I try to do at least one of these per week. Don't want to get too rusty. So I think we are all set to go. Just got to get live split ready. And let's start and hope it's a good one. And that's an acceptable start. Don't mind getting an extra heart. Those always come in handy, especially in the early game here. Crap, I missed. Get the moblin. There we go. Grab the bombs, don't get blown up. I don't like that flying thing. That thing has got me many times before. Alright, our first compass. And it's to Turtle Rock. A hammer. Another heart. Heart piece. And the map of Hera. So that hammer does kind of push us over by pod a little bit. Actually, do I want to Hey Ventego, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. I love Fridays almost as much as I like Saturdays and Sundays. Because I only work 4 hours on Fridays. Kind of tempted to follow that hammer. But I don't know. Still a lot of other stuff that can be done in the Village of Outcasts. You just have to remember the hammer. There's a moth flying around by my face. Almost missed that. That was really close. Wait. Do a second round. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4 and got it. Perfect. Two quick rounds at the arrow game. That's a good start to the money. Well, let's see some red rupees here. There we go. Well, now we're making a profit here. Any more reds in here? Very nice. Oh, I hear that. It's... Especially if you don't have to work or anything on Saturday. It's always such a nice feeling to wake up and just have nothing major going on. I guess it's my wife's birthday tomorrow, so we're a little busier than normal, but it's a good reason to be busy. Oh, I'll let her know. She's very excited about it. There's also a very big birthday surprise that we have planned for her that she's not aware of, and I don't want to say anything about it because sometimes she'll stealth watch like streams or something. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't sound as fun. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Got it. like this moth that's flying around my head here. Uh-oh. Crap. Get out of the way. I hate these Gibdos. Alright, we made it through there. Crap. Uh-oh. I am so dead. There, go! Made it. For okay, a glove. That's definitely a good prize. Actually, let's just wait here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. It's never easy to deal with something like that. Especially this time of year makes it even worse. It's always supposed to be like when people are always getting together with family, and having something like that around the holidays. Holidays and that first birthday are always the two hardest. Sneak. It's always, it's such a weird, well, I shouldn't say weird, it's like, it just, no matter how many times you go through that, it never gets easier. Like, it's one of those things that experience doesn't really help you with. Quake. Now we wait for the snatch back to the door. And hopefully can make it into Thieves Town without dying. Okay, we're just gonna go. Everything hurts so much here in the Dark World when you're doing inverted at the start. Ooh, a bottle of blue. Now that's good stuff. Definitely like seeing a bottle of blue. Wait, why am I not using the boots? That is true. It's like when the kids, like if I make a sound trying to get up off the floor or something, the kids will start imitating me. I can't believe I was forgetting to use the boots. Right now, it's certainly looking like maybe following that hammer was the way to progression. Though those gloves are the gloves mean we're a moon pearl away from Light World access. Alright, that's one item. Big key to Hera and a map for Hera. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh, I guess that was fine. I didn't think that would do anything to the red horse guy. It is always funny when they do that. Like, it reminds me of an old Calvin Hobbes strip where Calvin was put on his dad's glasses and started imitating him. Okay, yep. So I guess we were meant to follow that hammer. So it's either Pyramid Ledge. Now the glove does give us access to Catfish. So it's either Pyramid Ledge, Catfish, or we have to dip into the Palace of Darkness. In which case, it's good that I grabbed a bunch of extra money. What? How did that happen? I was dashing with the sword out. I was expecting to see the moon pearl there. Timely refill, very nice. Alright, so it's either Catfish or Pod. Tim Conway, why do I know that name? Like, I can't picture a face or anything, but I know I've heard the name Tim Conway before. Uh-oh. Rude. And that was... there. Very rude. All because I got hit by that fly trap. Even though I had the sword out. Ow. And then I got hit by these moblins a couple times too, that didn't help. Now you jumped down, how did... hammer? I know you have a weird hitbox, but... let's be useful here. Sure, that one hit the sword. But the other one apparently didn't. Oh, okay. My wife was she's really, but my wife loves I Love Lucy. I think Lucy was older than the Carol Burnett show, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ether. Alright, so the answer is in the Palace of Darkness. Yuck. Oh, Golden Girls is great. We're watching a bunch of old blooper reels right after Betty White passed, and that was just a great, great cast. I was always into, for a while, I owned, I think, all but 3 seasons of Murder, She Wrote on DVD. I love Murder, She Wrote, too. Uh-oh. There we go. I'll take an extra bomb. I suppose there's sequence breaks that could be done, but progression has to be in here. There we go. Refill those bombs. Unfortunately, we don't have the big key or a bow. I mean, it could just be right here. And everything else in here is bow locked. So that works. No Dark World maps yet, that's fine. Wait. Guess it doesn't make much sense to item dash through that hammer peg. Alright, first things first. Let's see what our red crystals are today. Desert and Thieves Town, alright. Come on, have Hera be a crystal. Biscuits! Though this is inverted, Hera's not that easy to get to an inverted, so... maybe not having to go into Hera for this seed won't... I mean, it's one of the quickest dungeons you can do, especially if you know Hera Pot. Yep. We love Bluey in this house. I was just watching it with my 6-year-old this morning. Before school. See some better things here. Alright, compass to pod. Yes, I would like some Zora money, please. I'm gonna do, since this is inverted, this area isn't as bad. A map, that could be interesting to grab, depending on when we get in there. Unfortunately, mine have no interest in Star Wars right now. Someday, hopefully. It doesn't help that my wife watched like 20 minutes of the start of A New Hope on a bus trip for when she was in high school, and she's like, this is boring, I don't like it. And she's refused to watch any Star Wars movie since, even though she's only seen 20 minutes of A New Hope. Well, I think she did see The Phantom Menace too. Ooh, okay, well, we'll take this map. Map of Eastern. Alright, at least that one's a crystal. Ow. Wait, this way. Money, please. Oh, that's Zora money. Excellent. Oh, she was born on May 4th and she doesn't want to watch Star Wars? That's oh, that's horrible. Like, that should ever... birthdays could be so much fun. Uh-oh. One more. What the heck, we'll take the extra bomb. Alright, 2 shields. Flippers. 20 bucks. A shovel. And the flippers are useful. Probably gonna need those. But it also means I won't be able to water walk. Probably still better to have a item that's very likely to be required than to save like an extra 15 seconds water walking. So that wanting to reschedule the C-section. I could definitely see that being something someone that isn't into Star Wars would want. Oh, sweet! Water walking still works! Cinco de Mayo would have been cool, but it's not as cool as... Oh no, I ruined it. Star Wars. At least for birthdays. I mean, I'm not a drinker, so I don't, like, celebrate any of those. At least I think Cinco de Mayo is a holiday where people drink a lot. I'm completely mixing up a bunch of things in my head. Ooh, blue mail. Jump down. I'm having a huge brain fart on that. My only reference is one of my girlfriends in college was Puerto Rican, and she used to drink a lot on Cinco de Mayo, and I don't know if that's actually has anything to do with it or not. I just assume it was. Terrible checks. Alright, early flippers, so there can be something good over here. A big key. Alright. We'll definitely take that. $300 back, scam fish. What's the key? Swamp. I mean, it's nice to have that one before you go into swamp, just because you don't have to worry about leaving anything in there, but definitely not one of those amazing keys that you have to have. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be too far to run all the way back to Saha's closet here. So we're just gonna go across the river. And start doing sanctuary checks. Oh yeah, that's right, we also have a graveyard ledge. Refill those bombs. The lamp! Alright. That puts the mountain in logic. Right, what do we got in here? Pocket change, and quarter magic, alright. I do love some quarter magic. Next up, Sanctuary. The key. It's okay, we're gonna end over with Dark Cross and stuff anyway. Hopefully have the mirror by then. Actually, Aga is in logic. Definitely have to check the lumberjack. Come on, please be nothing. That's not great. Hey Goofy, welcome in. Hope your night's going well. Thanks for the good luck. Happy Friday. Definitely gonna have to remember that sword. Hey Retro Nook, welcome in. Hope your night's going well. Map of Ice Palace. Enjoy the lurk. I will not be enjoying the fact that there's a sword on Lumberjack. Right, map of desert. We already know deserts are red crystal. That map is useless. It's the odds of me needing to get that... I mean, I can do Master Sword Ganon. I don't want to. But I can, and if it came down to doing Master Sword Ganon, I'd probably do Aga instead. Just to avoid having to do Master Sword Ganon. Okay. Hook shot would be beautiful, or I'd love to see the mirror. Cane of Samaria before going into Hook. Wow. Ask for the Cane of Samaria next. That was amazing. That makes so many things easier with that hook shot. I mean, hopefully I'm not going to have to go into Hera because it's a blue pendant, but still opens up Specky Clip. Now I won't have to worry about leaving anything behind in Hookshot Cave. Excellent. Let's see it. Show me mirror. Cape? That's okay. Well, that means Master Sword Ganon isn't as scary now. Still scary, but with quarter magic, it shouldn't be super terrible. Oh my god! How are you doing this? So there's the mirror, there's the hook shot. Both called. And Samaria, okay. Well, this is turning out quite nice. Oh, no, pick it up. Wait, why? What am I doing? Like, he's walking around with his arms up like I'm carrying a bomb or something. But I'm not carrying a bomb. I was trying to pick up a chicken and do the black hole chicken. What is going on here? Am I soft locked? I am soft locked. What is going on here? Well, that was odd. We're gonna go in through the south. So, like, I tried to pick up the chicken because I always try to get the black hole chicken, and then it didn't do anything, and I was confused. Maybe there were too many good items found in such a short period of time, and the game protested. I mean, it's not the ideal way I wanted to route this, but at least I can go through and get some of this stuff from the bottom. That was weird. Hey CRPG, welcome in. Hope your night's going well. Yeah, I must have done something. I must have done something wrong to cause that. It's not something I've ever seen before, but I mean, I've got a recording of it, so I can always go back, and I made a note of the timestamp so I can go back and review the tape later. Okay, we don't need anything there. A compass? I think I said hey CRPG, but in case I didn't, welcome in. Hope your night's going well. Just want to make sure I did. I thought I said I did, but my short-term memory is pretty bad. Alright, what is it? Alright, compass for Ice Palace, that's fine. Love having compasses in Boss Shuffle. Oh, a map too, alright. The map to Swamp. Hey, Lorelei. Actually, before we do that... Alright, ice is a crystal, swamp is a crystal. I don't mind doing Turtle Rock if it's inverted, because you, especially with the mirror, you can just cut right to the back. So I think to do that, I need the mitts first. Alright, what does the Smith have? A compass to Ganon's tower. That is completely useless. Alright, tavern, 20 bucks, don't need it. Lazy Kid. $20, don't need that. Well, at least the door's still broken. $5, okay, so none of these remaining checks in CAC were worth anything, but CAC was still loaded. Oh yeah, Link to the Past doesn't get any better than this one. And I'm starting to get the hang of the Super Metroid one, but it's still just, it's not as good as this. Oh, I guess while we're here... might as well check hammer pegs. Oh, I don't actually need those. Why have I not taken boots out of here if you start with boots? If Lorelei loves to be on camera, don't you, sweetie? Here. Hey, come on, look. Oh, you just want to look at me? That's fine. Normally I wouldn't take this, but... which I think it's... would it be quicker to... no, I think this is faster. Let me pull up the link quick while I'm taking this nice long walk. Whoops. There's the link to the Past Randomizer. Something good. Biscuits. I guess while I'm over here with the mirror, I could technically do Swamp right now. Alright, Meyer is Ether. $50. I don't have the compass to Swamp though, so I don't know who the boss is in there, and is it really worth digging through all of Swamp right now when odds are I'm just gonna be... well, I'm just gonna have to leave when I get to the boss. Let's see who... actually, I think every boss is possible but Trinex right now. No, not... Cold Stare isn't available yet. Yeah, I don't want to do that just yet. There's still a lot of overworld checks to do. Things that might make the... that might mean only one trip into Swamp instead of two, because Swamp is one of those that takes a little bit to open. So yeah, I definitely want to get this stuff done first. Yeah, it's like you're playing a different game every time. Like, I didn't think I'd get as hooked on randomizers as I did. But they're definitely, like, once you start and you learn how they work, it's almost hard to get away from them. Okay, you need to leave me alone. There's still that second sword on Lumberjack. I'd feel a lot better. Like, if I run into Helmasaur, I don't think I'm beating Helmasaur with the plastic sword. Let's actually get the hammer out so we can do a little more damage here. Because the hammer will do the same damage as a tempered sword will. Which is the third sword. Oh, we don't need that money. Money is good right now. Mitts, alright. Already worth the trip in here. Actually, that also opens up King's Tomb now. Not sure exactly when I'd get over by King's Tomb, but... Alright, Burna. Burna's definitely nice to see, too. It's another good, pretty useful safety, especially if I run into Armos Knights without the bow. Or blind. Though the cane makes the cape makes blind pretty much free. Lorelei, don't walk across. Don't walk across. Just stay here. Nope. Compass. To the Tower of Hera. Wait. Let's see. Do I want to go all the way? Well, let's see. How we have to get to the mountain through the Dark World. Oh, time to find out what the green pendant is. Meyer. Yes! Now just don't make me go in there. Let this be a Meyerless seed. All junk. I'm gonna leave King's Tomb for now, which basically guarantees it's gonna be something required. Where are you going, Lorelei? Because right now we got a mountain to climb. Uh-oh, murder dactyls, the problem. Big problems. Way too close. I gotta be careful not to accidentally fall in a pit and kill myself in here. At least gotta get back to the point where we can start on the mountain. Oh, I can't even hook speed with him. I think we can still hook shot. Get ready to run, Gary. We're gonna have to be really careful going down the mountain unless... Perfect. Now come back here. Got it. Now don't talk to them. Gary can't run, but he can jump down ledges. Alright. A B. Well, it took two cabbage hits, but get up there. We got hook speed. Ooh, yes, please. Alright, so now if I can find the third sword, we don't have to worry about Aga. And even without it, this is quarter magic, 2 bottles. This should be enough in theory. I did that completely wrong. This should be enough in theory to beat Ganon Master Silverless if I really needed to. Especially with quarter magic. Okay, so now we're gonna do this the right way. By going in through here. Rats. I don't know if it's possible to bomb jump across that, but I figured why not maybe give it a pathetic attempt. Alright, so we cleared that. Now there's a bunch of... Wait. It's gonna be faster to do this if I can save myself an extra trip up the mountain. By going this way. Actually, I could technically do... What the heck, let's check Spike Cave right away. I know there's a full magic in Super Bunny that I can use. So I don't have to worry about running out of magic or needing to refill my magic again. A bottle of blue! I mean, not progression, but I'll definitely take a bottle of blue again. Now we head back up. So the third sword is there behind Aga. Ow. First things first, let's take a look in Super Bunny. Then we got Hookshot Cave, then we can come out through Turtle Rock, get to the Light World, save ourselves a trip. Ooh, Sankheart. The real question here, do I dip into Pendant Hera? Just because I'm probably not going to be up here again. Well, that was garbage. Alright, so we need Bombos to get into the front of Turtle Rock. But we still can get into the back. Alright, a fourth bottle, okay. Move it, Deadrock. Alright, so let's do Mimic Cave. Come around, do Paradox. Then I guess do, actually, I could even sneak in through the back in Turtle Rock and do Laser Bridge. Okay, we have the mirror. If you have the mirror, why don't we just go like this? Okay, where's the useful things? Paradox is supposed to be better than this. Alright, a compass to swamp. That's... I like having that. Now I'll at least know if I can get through swamp if I have to go in there. Compass to desert. Well, I mean, that's basically every compass now. Only ones we're missing are Thieves Town and Skull Woods. How far could I get into Turtle Rock if I went in from the back? I think I could basically get through everything. Cold Stare. So unless we find a Fire Rod or Bombos, this is not a beatable pendant dungeon. What the heck? I'll take the cash. Now there's definitely an item down here, and I don't want to have to come back, so... As much as it pains me to do Hera Basement... And now we wait. Where is it? There it is.
Killer, Mommy! Killer! Sorry, Debbie. No Mercedes this year. We have to set an example.
I love that one. Oh, nope, we're good. I thought I went down here without having a fire source again. Ooh. I mean, it's possible that's needed. Hopefully not, because that would mean we'd have to do Green Pendant Mire. And I really don't want to go into there at all. Okay. Alright, Harapot is a go. So Hera was a giant waste of time. real question here is, do I want to go in through the back of Turtle Rock and dig around a little bit? Or should I just go and do Swamp? Oh no, but Pendant Mire is one of the few things that might be available. And that's just wrong on so many levels. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dig around through... I'm gonna do reverse Turtle Rock. And just hope it works out. Because odds are my answer's just sitting there right in Swamp, which has been... Actually, Swamp has been available for a while. I really should be going into Swamp right now. Maybe we'll just peek at Laser Bridge. Bombos, okay. Oh, that's right, we couldn't get into Mire before. Wait, so that's a compass to Skull Woods. No, Bombos was Ether. I mean, Mire was Ether, so we could always get into that. Okay. So at least now Ice Palace is available, and that's a crystal dungeon. What? There we go. Turtle Rock is so much nicer when you can just sneak in through the back like this. Dare I say it's even tolerable when you can do it in inverted. My key. Alright, powder, okay. Not necessarily progression unless something's on Magic Bat, but powder is a great safety to have. Let's see, so we got Chain Chomp Room and one other item in here. Uh-oh. That would have been a great spot for a timely refill. No. I can't. I'm not going to go all the way back up there just to get that one check. I'm just gonna hope that Chain Chomp didn't bite me in the butt. The Turtle Rock music was the City of the Ancients from Final Fantasy VII. It used to be Through the Fire and Flames, 8-bit version, but that got copyright claimed. So I changed the track on the MSU. But at least it was actually copyright claimed by the real people instead of some random person that is trying to copyright claim, like, video game music that they had nothing to do with. Wait a minute, I did this wrong. Okay, this way. We have to do this from the light world. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do all this. Yeah, it's a really nice track, very calming. It works really well for Turtle Rock too, because Turtle Rock is terrible. Unless it's in inverted and you can just go mode it. Final Fantasy VI will probably forever be my favorite game. I played that, well, I think like 2 years after I played 7, and it stuck with me so much. Now we get to listen to the lovely tunes of Aquaria, which is really good, really fitting for Swamp because it's an underwater exploration game. Who's our boss? Oh, that's disgusting. Why, game? Why would you put Vitreous in here? I don't have a bow. And I only have a Master Sword. I guess we're really going to be abusing that quarter magic. Unless the game would like to give me a bow in here. Alright, time for everyone's favorite Swamp Palace related glitch. It's Specky Clip. If I can do it right. Nope, didn't do it right. What am I doing wrong? There we go. Specky Clip. Unfortunately, I lost quite a... Well, I shouldn't need more... I shouldn't need a ton of bombs for diver downs. I've gotten pretty good at those, too. I don't like Swamp, though. It's very long unless you can go mode it. Oh, why couldn't that have been the map for... If we get the map for Pod, Skull Woods, or Turtle Rock, that will then we'll have all of our dungeon knowledge. Well, depending on... We have 1 crystal left, and there's 2 pendants that aren't known. Wait, actually... So we could... Oh, sorry about that, excuse me. We could still need 1 more... I mean, 2 more maps, depending on what the next map found is. Oh, get out of there. I think I just made... Yep, just made it. Uh-oh, did it wrong. Problem. There we go. Hey, Retro Doc, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. I'm desperately trying to find some kind of progression here because the game is not being... It started... Kakariko was great. And then it just kind of went downhill from there. At least we got some aquarium music here. Ow. Alright, 2 more items. There we go, a tempered sword. There's always a sword in left side swamp. Do not need to worry about lumberjack now. Tempered sword is more than enough to finish the game. Well, aside from the Kakariko part, Retro Nook actually predicted both the hook shot and the mirror, which was really neat. Yeah, if you haven't heard of Aquaria, it was an indie game that it won Indie Game of the Year back in, like, I think 2008 or maybe 2009, something like that. It's like an underwater Metroidvania, and it's one of my favorites. Bombs. There we go. Alright. Got it. Okay, big key to Ice Palace going there next. Always good to have that before we go into ice. That was actually one of my happiest, well, I shouldn't say happiest moments, but they released it on iPad back when it was like still the iPad 2. And this was before kids, so my wife would be like watching TV and I'd be sitting there playing Aquaria on my iPad. It's good times. Actually, the Ice Palace track that I use is also from Aquaria. So you'll get a little more Aquaria music next. That was a very timely tempered sword. Whee! Back off. Alright. Vitreous down. Fire Rod, let's go. With most randomizers, they have a logic system where you can't get locked out of certain items. I did get a very random soft lock that I've never seen before, where I got stuck holding an item up above my head, but I didn't have an item, which was very interesting. Ow. Let's see, we shouldn't need extra bombs. But yeah, I absolutely love randomizers. It's like you're playing the game for the first time again, every time. Oh no, it didn't do that. It was just, I was trying to do the black hole chicken in Chicken House. And I threw the bomb, but then X's arms never went down. And it wouldn't let me use an item, like any other items or anything like that. It was really weird. Hey Logan, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. More aquarium music. Ooh, an extra bomb. I'll take that. Big key. To Eastern, let's go. Still need a bow to get through Eastern, though. But now we can see the coolest glitch in any game ever made. coming up right here because Ice Palace is a terrible place. And if you don't have the Cane of Samaria, it is like always last location for me because I refuse to go in here if I can't do Icebreaker. What Icebreaker lets us do is clip through this wall. Like so. And then you can get right to all the fancy items that are all grouped together in the back, except for iced tea. That one's a little out of the way. And I'm terrible at the bomb jump to get it, so I usually end up missing that, but... Compass to Thieves Town, very nice. One. Key, all right. Made it. Okay, so we've got all the keys. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm gonna go grab iced tea. Just because I don't want to have to come back here. Whoops. Oh, it can't reach. Rude. Get in there. Made it. So this is iced tea because it's an ice palace and it's shaped like a T. Bug net, not really that useful. Uh-oh. I still haven't even checked the boss. This could be Trinex. Whew. If it was Trinex, that would have been really disappointing. Because Trinex is not beatable right now. But Moth, outside of Mothula's own boss room, it's very easy. Alright, get the hammer. And here we go. Okay, well, if I'm gonna miss that. Actually, I think the sword does extra damage here. 10 arrows. Garbage. Well, this is quite a conundrum now. Where do I want to go? I mean, Pendant Mire is still available. We've got everything we need for that. Hera's beatable now. I don't know what Swamp is. Swamp could be a pendant. Nope, in this you can actually, depending on, usually it'll randomize what you find in jars. Like I've actually found all 4 bottles right now. 2 of them were blue, 1 was red, and 1 was normal B. So they kind of mix that around. Or you can specifically, like, you can customize it further and tell and say, like, I want all bottles to be blue. I want all bottles to be a B. Like, you can tell it, like, what specific bottles you want. There's so many great like, this is a fully customized mode where I start with the boots and 20 rupees so I can do the arrow game. Won't like it. Gotta check King's Tomb first. Maybe that'll point me in a different direction. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna do Skull Woods and just hope that the 2/3 chance that it's a crystal comes true. Because I don't want to go into Pendant Mire. I hate Mire. If I could go mode it, it'd be one thing, but I'd have to go through and check everything. If you can go mode Mire and just walk in with the big key, it's fine. Oh, these are incredibly addictive. Especially the A Link to the Past one, at least to me, is by far the best randomizer I've played. Like, Super Metroid requires you to know all this extra tech that someone picking up the game for the first time wouldn't really know. Like this, even if you've never played A Link to the Past, you could pick it up and still find your way through. Like the Mega Man X randomizer, it only has 4 things it can randomize with the capsules, so you don't get much out of that. Hey Chaser, welcome in. Hope your night's going well. We actually just finished Ice Palace about 3 minutes ago, maybe? And then the Mega Man X3 randomizer is a lot of fun. But it also has a big glaring issue where they haven't fixed it. It's if it puts a capsule in a specific part of where you get the ride armor and Toxic Seahorse's level, it soft locks the game, and that has not been fixed. And there's, like, I haven't been able to find any way to get in touch with the people that make it. Like, there's no contact or anything on their website. So I don't know how to get that fixed. And I'd also like it if the if the hyper chip worked in the randomizer. Because the Zero mod for X3 is so much better. But the hyper chip doesn't work in the randomizer either, so you kind of need the hyper chip to beat the Zero mod, because Sigma does a bunch of extra damage. Yeah, that's why, to me at least, A Link to the Past, there's no randomizer. I mean, well, the Dragon Warrior randomizer is very good too. I just don't know Dragon Warrior. Oh, boss. Oh, that is so bad. Why would you put Helmasaur in here? Yeah, I love that they still add to things like that. Like, when I went over to do our last little LAN party with some friends of mine a couple weeks ago, we played Warzone 2100, and that game's been out for ages. Oh, Helmacopter. Yes, keep doing that. No, don't use the fireballs. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Please be a crystal. And maybe give me a bow. No, I said a bow, not arrows. So that means Pod and Turtle Rock are our last two crystals. That also means that I could potentially go and pull Ped. Either that or it's going into Pod. Wait, can't even do anything in Pod. Pod is bow locked. Doing pretty well. How about you, Tracer? Meyer. No, I can complete Meyer. I have to go there. I don't want to double dip Eastern and just to come back and have to do it all again later. Hopefully the getting ready is going well. It's always so hard to get everything ready this time of year, especially with kids. Like, there's a never-ending list of things. Yeah, that'll work. Just let me know how much you want me to give you for that and the shipping. Did I pay you for the Hedwig already? I don't think I did. I don't even remember how much. I'd have to check Discord to see how much it was. Okay, just shoot me a message on Discord with how much for it, and I'll send that. My wife's always very excited to expand her Harry Potter collection. And that's something that I don't think anyone else, like, that's gonna be a very unique thing to her. Oh wait, who's the boss in here? Blind, okay, very easy. I hate this place. Meyer's just terrible. Although I made maps as a kid with for the original Metroid, and I made them wrong. So every time I tried to follow my map, I'd get lost. Oh, you were? I remember my wife was so, I actually hadn't read any of the Harry Potter books. I probably wouldn't have even bothered with them, but my wife was so into it that when she lent me all of her books when we were, I think it was when we were engaged, and like, yeah, I'll read through these. I mean, she's been into Harry Potter since, like, I think the second book was out. Like me, I have basically all my shirts are variations of, like, like, I have a bunch of different Friday the 13th shirts. She's got a bunch of different Harry Potter shirts. Meyer is terrible. Uh-oh. Made it. I remember in 6th grade we watched an animated version of The Hobbit. I'm pretty sure Leonard Nimoy was singing on it. Why? There's going to be nothing in here, and this is going to be a giant waste of time. I didn't even know Willow was a TV show when I was a kid. I thought it was just a Nintendo game. Okay, so we did have to go into Mire. Required big key for the Palace of Darkness. But we're still bow locked. We cannot get into Pod until we find a bow. Actually, health is looking a little low. Oh, I remember Labyrinth. That was David Bowie was in that. Items on the boss. Well, I guess we're gonna go to probably Eastern next, so can turn in the green pendant there. If there's still potentially a bunch of stuff left in Turtle Rock that I can get. What? There we go. I haven't seen Labyrinth since high school. Those were the days. Got it. Like, I don't remember much of anything about it except for David Bowie and like a goblin thing. I think there was some kind of goblin in it. Wait, who's the boss in here? Oh, blind. That's no worry. I'm not familiar with Dark Crystal. Jerk. I've seen one Dark Knight. One. Okay, maybe we should actually grab the wall and prevent the magic from draining at this point. Another big key. Oh, Ganon's Tower, that's not needed. What about a flute? Oh, it has the Muppets in it? Oh, not the Muppets, just Muppets. We don't need this. That's a map. This isn't needed anymore. Is this seed gonna have memes? A bow in Eastern? At least I do feel better about having to go into Mire because of that Pod big key, but still can't get into Pod. Because we have to go through the right side because of the lack of bow. Well, because of the first chest was a moon pearl. Alright, give me a bow. Actually, book would be fine too. Still need a book. And $20, that's not what we need. I'm gonna end up blind pulling Ped. I just put a bow in here. Bow in Eastern. Let's see it. One bow, please. I think well, no, I still need a book for Go. But we need a bow and a book and possibly Ice Rod. Just not for here. Ice Rod maybe, but for sure book and bow. The flute would have been nice, but... Every time I see Doc, I think of Doc Brown. Okay, well, I mean, I do love seeing the Mirror Shield, but... Kinda need a bow first. And if my bow is in that chest at the top of Turtle Rock that I missed because I got killed by the Chain Chomp, that's gonna be very sad. Uh-oh. What's our stun prize? Stun prize is $1. Come on, game. We're running out of items in here. Flux capacitor is the key. Ow. That doesn't help me. I can't get into pod. Oh, and we need a Thieves Town big key. And a Turtle Rock big key. And a Desert Palace big key, so we're actually missing a lot still. But soon with how little is left, those floodgates are gonna have to open soon. Probably with the bow, and then everything will be in pod. Hoping that would be a bow. Eastern, you suck. I've got 3 checks in the front of the Turtle Rock. And it's back to the light world to finish Hera. And if it's not on the boss of Hera, our progression is locked behind Ped. All terrible options. Right, Lorelei? There's still a chance, though. 3 checks up here. And I'm pretty sure 2 of them are going to end up being keys. So there'd really only be 1 item, potentially. And we're back to the Temple of the Ancients. Well, not temple, the city, not the temple. Game. Why do you do this? Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope your night's going well. Ow. Definitely would not like to run into a red dragon here. I'd like to run into a bow and one of the multitude of big keys that I'm missing. So there's going to be one key back here, and then we'll have one item. And if it's not that, then back to Hera. Uh-oh. Nope. Just use the cape. The book. No, why did I do that? I could have checked, that was dumb. Well, I'm just gonna have to take the punishment here. I should have taken that book straight over to Ether Tablet. But now I'm gonna have to do Bombos and just hope that the big key for Desert is in Desert. Oh yeah, that's the boss of the Temple of the Ancients, isn't it? Right before the big wall that they took out of that was in Final Fantasy IV. Lorelei, what are you doing? Hopefully it is a happy accident. Ow, Lorelei. What are you doing? Hopefully Bob Ross approves of this. That is really bad. At least Desert isn't a really long one. So if I have to come back, it's not like it's gonna cost me in like 5 minutes or something. One, two... I have as many pendants as I do crystals right now. This is pathetic. At least the Zeal music is good. Actually, let's go to this side first. Yeah, I've got a couple Chrono Trigger tracks in here. It just... I love this one. There's... Where do I have... Where's the other one? Oh, Skull Woods. No, you were supposed to be the big key to here. I mean, Thieves Town is fine, but I'm gonna have to go into the back. I don't want to have to go into the back of Thieves Town. I just wanted to go mode it and be done, not search the back. Where's my floodgate? This is like a trickle. Oh, wait, I didn't have the big key. So I can't even get the other item here. Alright, I guess to Thieves Town. If the boss in here is Trinex... I just want to go mode this place. I don't want to go all the way up through the attic. Okay, good. I still don't have a bow, but this is beatable. Burna makes it very easy. Now the nice thing, like with Super Metroid, I'm really not that confident. With the Link to the Past, I at least know I can get through anything the game throws at me. Even if it's hot garbage like this. Don't want to have to do the basement here, but there's just so much missing. Oh, I don't know about a sub 2 hour. I've still got 5 crystals left to get. But I'm hoping once the go moding starts, things will go pretty quick. Like Turtle Rock is going to be really quick. I can go right to the boss from Laser Bridge. At this point, Palace of Darkness might just be a rush to the back too. There's our bow. Alright, so Eastern is available now. Pod is available. Let's see. First Eastern, because we can use the mirror to go right to Pod after. Now maybe some of those other missing big keys will be down here. Because I really don't want to have to go digging through all of Palace of Darkness either. Out of the way. There we go. The big key to Desert. So I didn't leave that big key up there. Why did I not look to see who the boss in Desert was? I was in there. I had a compass. Yeah, I still need 5 crystals. I mean, they're gonna basically all be go mode dungeons, effectively. Oh, both bows were in Thieves? Okay, then. So we still need the big key to Turtle Rock. Yeah, all we're missing now is the big key to Turtle Rock. And possibly an ice rod. I never bothered to look who the boss was in Turtle Rock either. Why didn't I do that? I didn't check Turtle Rock or Desert or Pod. Well, I didn't have the big key, the crystal, the compass to Pod at that point. Yeah, it's gotta be. I know Eastern is beatable. That's Moldorm. From there, we can go right over to Pod. I mean, ideally, that Turtle Rock Big is just going to be on the boss of Eastern. And I just gotta hope that the ice rod also isn't needed. Because that's gonna depend on Trinex. And if we run into Trinex anywhere. And Trinex, it has to appear once, and it could be in one of 2 different locations in Ganon's Tower. Which we hopefully won't. Well, no, we definitely. You never need to go in Ganon's Tower with how I have this set up, because it's a fast Ganon. Where the hole to get to Ganon is open right from the start of the game. You just can't damage him without 7 crystals. Hey, I'm trying to run. Don't do that. That is not very nice. At least now we're just going straight through to the back here. Unfortunately, Eastern isn't there's still quite a bit to, well, not quite a bit, but there's still a decent amount you have to go through. Why am I grabbing that? The boss is Moldorm. There's no reason to need extra hearts for Moldorm. Missed. As I say, as I grab extra hearts. Where are you going, Lorelei? Alright, here we go. What? How did that happen? Open up. Give me my key. Well, actually, no, there's a big arrow refill right before the boss here. I'm surprised there's packs that'll give you extra bombs and extra arrows in this that I have put in this mode too, and I just haven't seen any of those. Why can't... just give us the big key to Turtle Rock. One big key to Turtle Rock, please. Big key to Turtle Rock? One, two, three. So that's 4 crystals. Still 3 more. As long as the boss in Pod is not Trinex, that should be very doable. Just unfortunate that I'm gonna have to keep looking through this whole thing until I find that big key. And could get trolled by the big key to Skull Woods. And we also need an ice rod. That's disappointing. Ow. Yep, I love Mute City. It doesn't really fit very well in the Palace of Darkness, but I also don't really like this dungeon either, so I wanted music that I like. Well, that's one item. There's 6 keys in here, so we're gonna be finding a lot of keys. Whoops, I forgot to hit the switch. No, just missed. Uh-oh. Fine. No. You bonk off of there. That's how you do it. So I'm probably going to end up going all the way through here, not finding my ice rod, having to leave and maybe go to desert. Another key. Usually there's a ton of keys in the front for this. It's going to be a lot quicker to get to the back from here rather than going around the right side again. Well, that was uncalled for. You didn't need to turn that on right when I was walking through. Missed. Got it. Wait, what? Oh, I had hit that before. Where's Samaria? There it is. Samaria is the best item in the game. Welcome back, Goofy. I'm still only at 4 crystals, struggling through this. Oh, battle chess, very nice. I used to play that all the time as a kid. I used to think it was so funny when you'd get checkmate with the knight because the king's robe would fall off. And I think you could, if you did knight versus knight, it'd be like Monty Python, where it's like just a flesh wound. Come on, game. Just give me an ice rod. Or a Turtle Rock Big Key. That's not an ice rod or a Turtle Rock Big Key. It's very disappointing. Still a chance. I don't want to have to come all the way back over here again. Yeah, we had it on DOS. Well, I have it on NES now, but we had it on DOS back in the day. No, no, no. Bad game. Alright, it all comes down to Harmless Hallway. Is this going to be our ice rod? It is not. To desert! Trinex can appear twice, though. So technically, Trinex could be in desert, also. And then after this, what else is left? We've got to get the well, I guess if the Turtle Rock Big isn't in here, or the Ice Rod, then we're back to what I was looking at doing earlier, which was Ether Tablet. Oh, if it's on Ether, and I just forgot to check that, and lost myself like 20 minutes. Or it could be on PED. That's one thing, like, I wish someone else in this house would be interested in chess. My girls, they like to play it, but they just like to play with the pieces. They don't actually know how to play it. My wife has basically said I will never learn how to play chess. I have a couple really fancy, like glass and fancy wood chessboards and everything. I actually also have Fire on Board by Alexei Shirov. It's my favorite chess player back in high school. Okay. I completely did these in the wrong order. Should have went here first. Because now we're going to have to make another trip back to Pod. Oh, I wish I remembered I remember like some of the like openings and everything, but I don't remember the purpose behind doing those anymore. Like, I always used to play the Sicilian in high school, but it's been so long now. Used to do the Roy Lopez. I always liked playing more open games, though, like where I didn't like the closed games where you'd end up using knights. I like being able to use my bishops. Yep, we got some zeal. Hey, Lorelei, come on. There it is. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's not the big key I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up to 5 crystals. Oh, that opened... No. That opened up Pyramid. I guess we're gonna walk back and do Pyramid Fairy. And hope that big key is there. Oh, not a problem. I can definitely check that out. You said you're uploading it Monday? I think I still have, like, the notation for some chess games from back in high school. Wait. I have the mirror. It's always fun when you get that, when you beat the computer like that, too. Because the computer cheats. Wait a minute, that's too high. Don't be a mushroom in here, please. No mushroom. Okay, red mail. Red mail's acceptable. Oh, she just gave me another B. Alright, now back to the Palace of Darkness. Finish that. Hopefully get the Turtle Rock big key. Otherwise, then the big key is basically guaranteed to be the thing I left. Well, not guaranteed. There's a 50-50. Oh, no, 2/3 chance, 1/3 chance that I left it on Ether Tablet. Because it could be on the item from Cold Stare and Hera, or it could be on Ped. Oh, this seat is rough. Really rough. Ow. I don't know what it is about this set of modes. Like, this is a custom... These are custom modes that I'm playing. Like, it's not a tournament one or anything, it's just, it's something I set up, and every seed I've rolled for these has just, for, like, this mode has just been absolute garbage. Yeah, it's like, when you go to the waterfall of wishing and you could see how lucky you are. I could use a luck buff. Great Lorelei. No more cutscenes, please. Right, just give me the Turtle Rock Big from here. Turtle Rock Big Key. Let's see, Trinex. Actually, no, I want to keep the hammer for now. There. Just to the left. You missed, haha. Very happy with how that Trinex fight went. Now just give me the big key. You're normally the boss in Turtle Rock, so give the big key. Oh, now I get the flute. Now the flute finally shows up. Can never go wrong with Phoenix Wright music. The bulk of this MSU is from Ace Attorney. Why can't... There we go. I was gonna say, why can't I get hook speed? Alright, so we're gonna go do Ether Tablet. And I kinda hope it's not on Ether Tablet. Because if it's on Ether Tablet, I could have had this like a half hour ago. I just saved and quit out of Turtle Rock instead of going back to check it when I found the book. I mean, it being on PED would be some good memes. But if it's in the boss of Hera, I wouldn't have done that. Okay. So now at least I don't have to feel bad about forgetting that. And now we've only got one thing to do, and that is go beat Cold Stare. And then after Cold Stare, if it's not there, we know it's on PED. Oops. At least it doesn't take long to get up the Tower of Hera. just don't get knocked into the middle hole. No, stay away from that middle hole. Got it. Big key. It's on pad. Oh, it could be... The big key on pad could be Skull Woods, or it could be a mushroom. And this could still be a series of fetch quests. Actually, that's probably safest, quickest to save and quit. And probably safest in case I soft lock again. Alright, time to blind pull. Actually, let's do this from the light world. I can't, that's right. Why am I going through this side? Well, the light world is right here. What am I thinking? I needed to get to the light world and it was literally right here. Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. How much more poking around is going to need to be done? Is Ped giving us a fetch quest, or are we going right to Turtle Rock and finishing this? Not even going to read it. We're going to blind pull. It has to be either a mushroom or a big key. Hopefully not Skull Woods. Okay, there we go. Big key to Turtle Rock. We're finally in go mode. The only thing left on my tracker is the mushroom, because I don't have mushroom yet. And there's 23 items in Ganon's tower. Apparently all of the bomb and arrow upgrades are in there. What a seed. Oh, I still don't even know who the boss of Turtle Rock is. Alright, Dead Rocks, you are just gonna stay there. This is why Turtle Rock isn't as bad and inverted, because you can just do this. And we're right in the back. And who is the boss? Ooh, Argus. Haven't seen Argus yet today. Nope, you're supposed to swing your sword. Come on, one last puff. Got it. Quick kill, let's go. That sucked. Okay. Back to the light world. Yeah, this has been a like, I've done really, like, some pretty awful seeds in this mode, but I think this one might be the worst. Like, the other ones I didn't effectively full clear the game. But well, I guess even without Ganon's Tower, this would have still been under 2.5 hours, which, like, even if I had to clear Ganon's Tower right now, it'd still be under 2.5. Well, let's see, it takes me about 7 minutes to do the climb. Yeah, it wouldn't take 12 minutes to find the big key in the basement. Now we got a red and 2 blues, should be plus quarter magic, that's more than enough. So now it's time for the fun. And we get to hear Cornered. Come back here, coward. No, I shouldn't really be calling Ganon a coward when I'm sitting here using the cape so he can't even hit me. Yep, Mega Man X2 opening. Green Biker dude's awesome. It'd be kind of cool to get some backstory on Green Biker dude. Ooh, that is not a good place for this Ganon. Made it. There we go. And time. Thanks for the GG's, Retro Nook. Goofy. Oh wow, that was disgusting. But, on the bright side, I have another seed that I can share with friends. I've got, I think, 3 open redeem slots for Scottish Brave, and this is definitely getting one of those. Thanks for the GG's, Retro Doc. This is actually a very fitting end theme here, because I always use the X sprite now. The nice thing about this, A Link to the Past Randomizer too, is hold X and it speeds through all this stuff. It's like if you're not holding X, it's like this and it's really slow. Would have been, oh, I'm trying to think. I have well, I mean, I have acid reflux, so having heartburn is nothing out of the ordinary. But I'm trying to think of what I ate tonight that would have given me heartburn. Can't think of anything. Yeah, thankfully the patience thing isn't an issue. Both of my kids are very stubborn and can be very difficult at times, so you have to have a lot of patience with the two of them. I've never even heard of that before. Oh, awesome. Yeah, hopefully you like it. I'd recommend doing just like a normal, like a standard seed where it doesn't have the big keys and compasses and map show. That's how I started, and the first seed, I think my first seed was 3 hours and 6 minutes. Just because I didn't know my way around all the dungeons, I didn't remember where all the chests were. Oh, when I first got diagnosed, they had me on Nexium for like 3 months. Only 179, huh? But now I'll just take Prilosec if... Well, I just did a course of Prilosec like a month ago, so I'm not supposed to do another one for about 3 months, but... Usually I'll just go nuts, like, if it wasn't so late, I'd be chugging this thing, a 52-ounce Bubba keg, and that usually helps. So yeah, it's, after... I mean, I haven't actually taken Nexium since... that was... before, I think that was... No, that was right after I met my wife, so it'd be about 14 years ago. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually been on anything like... Oh, thanks, Chris. I won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday, so I won't be on tomorrow, but I should be back Sunday, children allowing. Even if I end up starting a little later, I'll probably still be on. But yeah, that will be all for tonight. I should probably try to get some sleep. Yeah, that's why, like, I only do the 2-week course of Prilosec, and then it's like 4 months after that before I do another one. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep, and we'll hopefully see you next time.